This leads your bulletin this Monday. Hundreds of pupils across Gauteng, in fact thousands, remain unplaced 2 days before schools are set to reopen. District offices are inundated with desperate parents and guardians looking to have their children placed in class. Lumka Bekindawo is our reporter tracking that story. And Lumka, you're still outside the Education Department in Benoni, its offices in Benoni. Tell us what parents have been telling you over the past while.
Yes, Michelle, the parents now have just received an update from the official office, the Department of Education here in Benoni. He's saying that everyone that is here will be registered today. No one is going to go home without registering their children. So now we have just seen parents being happy and excited, hoping that all of them, they are going to be able to register their children. But now let's speak to one of the parents who has been coming here. Thank you so much for your time. We've just received an update that your children will be able to be registered today. How do you feel about it?
Good morning, sister. Thank you very much. I think they're lying because already they told us that they don't have space for the secondary kids. They're only placing the primary kids. So if they're saying we must stay here, for what? Staying for what? Because we're going to stay here, but they don't place our kids. We've been coming here, frequenting this office all the time. They placed my kid far from my vicinity. Then I don't know what do they expect from us. What must we do? There's nothing. I think they're just bluffing. There's nothing that is going to happen here. We must just leave and look for private schools and try to see how we're going to pay for those private schools. Because this one of government is not working. And it's worse. These government schools will even pay for these government schools. Then we are here queuing for the whole day. We rather go to the private and get a better service. I think that will be better. Because that one I can tell you now, you come here tomorrow, these secondary kids, they're not going to be placed. Even the primary, there's a lady here who said her child is going for the second year without a school. But they're saying they're going to place everyone. Where are they going to place them? Maybe in heaven, or they're going to place them in the house. Because these people here, they're very arrogant. You can tell some of them, maybe they'll just wake them up from their sleep to come and work here. They're not respecting us. So we are very frustrated, but we'll leave this thing and go and look for a space for our kids in the private schools. Thank you.
How long have you been coming here?
The whole of December I've been here looking for space. I came here, actually they placed my child, and I said I'm not happy because you cannot place the child far from where I'm staying. At least place my child within my vicinity. That's what you said. You said we must apply where we're staying. I applied from here, but you placed my child 30 minutes drive with a car. Then that's far from where I stay, so I cannot take that. But they are not helping. I'm going to leave. That's the decision that I've taken, that I'm going to leave and look for a private school.
Thank you so much. Let's bring in another parent here, Michelle, who is going to speak to us about this situation here. Because many parents that we spoke to were very frustrated, saying that they've been coming here since last year. They applied in July. Mama, you're live at Newzroom Afrika. Thank you so much for speaking to us. How long have you been coming here? How is your application status?
Okay, I've been here since in the morning, but I first went to the school because my child, I applied last year, the first day of application I applied. And then since then, on the system, it was saying it's still processing. So I waited. This morning when I get to school, they are telling me that the school has reached its full capacity. And the rules of Department of Education, they are saying if your child has a sibling at that particular school, she's supposed to be the first priority. But in this case, my child has a sibling at the same school, but now she has no space, and now I had to take leave from work. I don't know when am I going back to work. I don't have enough days. Now I have to fight for a child to get a space. So that's it's very frustrating.
How old are your children?
She's 7. She's going to grade 1, and then the sister is on grade 2 at the very same school.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. Michelle, parents are very frustrated here because they are saying that they can't even buy stationery for their children. They have been coming to the district trying to get placement for their children. But I want us to speak to some of the parents that are here. They have been here on the queue. Mama, thank you so much for speaking to us. You're live at Newzroom Afrika. What time did you get here, and how is the application status?
I was here around 6 o'clock, so we're still here in the queue. But the thing that I don't understand is that how come they say there's no space for children while every parent is here? Who's there in the school for the replacement of the children? That's what I want to know.
So they just said that they're at the front that everyone that is here will be registered today. Do you think that is possible?
I think it's possible. If they can work, maybe it's possible. I don't know.
Thank you so much for speaking to us, Mama. Let's bring you in. You are live at Newzroom Afrika. We know that you've been here. You've been coming here trying to get placement for your children. How do you feel about this whole process?
Hayi mina ngiyakhuluma ake ngikhuluma isiLungu. Kuyabhora ngoba ufika lana ufika uhlale ume long queue ulinde into yokuthi ufika ngaphakathi bengakusizi. Uthi wena ikakhulu mina ngikhala ngokuthi okay we are apply online ne baku replace esikolweni esingasona osifunayo mawuthi ufika la ngaphakathi bathi uye lapho wena baku replace khona kodwa wena is not your choice, so that is unacceptable ukubona thina asikufuni lokho sifuna basenzele into esifunayo like ngihlala umntana umhlala kude so kumele travel ngibhadala school fees onge ngibhadala school fees plus ne transport hayi akwenzeki lokho ngeke ngikhone namanga ngaleyo ndaba.
Michelle, these are parents here at Benoni telling us about their frustration as they wait to register their children, as they are here to place their children. They've been coming here and they applied last year, but now they are not sure if what's going to happen today as the children are expected to go back to their classrooms on Wednesday. But we are going to keep you updated as we continue to speak with the parents that are here on the long queues.
A promise there from the Education Department in Benoni that all of the parents in the queue will have their children placed by the end of today. Given what parents there are saying, it does seem that there is a trust deficit. But we continue to track that story.